Watch this be the one good race we all have.
Hello and
There's no
welcome
strings.
everyone to the Suarez Creations iRacing
No
League.
evidence for
I am
your
very,
body.
very sorry, but that this has to be recorded instead of live streamed. I really wish it would be live streamed, so I love the support the fans that come here. But for some reason, the streaming is just not letting me do anything. So I gotta record. Unfortunately, I'll post this later. And yeah, so let's take a look at Derek Lutz. He's doing his qualifying lap, just across the start finish line to start it. I'll only bring up race laps too for the standings. All right, there's your standings. And as you can see, we do have a track map on the right side of your screen. That big oval with the 17 just running around it. That is a new implementation to iRacing. I'm very, very excited, very happy that this happened. It helps both me and the fans know what is going on track. In case I missed anything, there is Derek finishing his qualifying lap. Here's Caden Perkins. And at number 20, he had a rough Lime Rock Park after getting involved in the first lap incident with Logan Pugh. But he's looking here to rebound and get that number 20 into victory lane, hopefully. Oh, I actually should not be using Discord on the thing. I use it on my phone. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. All right, let's see who else is on track. Here's Ariel Vaughn. Doing finishing his second lap. And there is his lap done. Landon Barano doing burnouts. Landon, we're not. You haven't won yet, Landon. I want to look at the swing on his lap. You should be fine because you got the contigs. Um, so yeah, we're just waiting for qualifying to finish, which is going to happen right now. Landon doing more burnouts. And then we shall start the race session as cars are starting to line up on pit road. So, let's take a look at our race results. We have Ty Mosley on pole. Ty, you are on your way to getting the most poles in a season. Wow. Second place is Logan Pugh, with third place being Lincoln Bauer. He has not graded up yet. Fourth place goes to Coulter Clark, with fifth place going to Ismael Lopez. Wow, what a run by him. In sixth place is Alex Zumla, and Landon Barno takes the seventh place. Eighth place is TJ Lair with Chris Bowes in P9. Caden Perkins in 10th place with Ariel Vaughn in the 11th position. Derek Lutz in the 12th position with Liliana Storm in the 13th spot. Lewis Huang in P14 with Gray Walker in P15. And then rounding out your starting grid here is Cole Forland in P16. He did not set a lap, so did Gray Walker. Well, it's about time to get racing here at Dover. Dover's gonna be really hard. Honestly. Yeah, I mean, we have a concrete track, similar to Bristol, but bigger, twice the size. And it's also faster, so you're gonna see a lot of drivers try to send it in. Try to send it around the outside, because that's where your passing is mostly going to be done, although it will kill your tires. But this track already still kills your tires no matter what line you run, because of it, because of the nature of it being concrete. But got Ty Mosley, Logan Pugh, in your front row. The 01 of Logan Pugh is only 17 spots behind his teammate, the 85 of TJ Lair, in the points. So having a good day here could possibly mean him overtaking the championship. And Ismael Lopez coming on pit road. Down. He is wanting to be in the back, okay. But as the drivers enter the restart zone, we are green in Dover. And Coulter Clark already making a move on Logan Pugh for the lead. Entering turn number 3. They're all single filed out. Oh. Is anyone going to hit the wall? No. Everyone makes it, passes off one smoothly. Here's Coulter Clark. He has the edge on Logan Pugh, but Logan's going to have the run on the outside. Oh, they're wrecking already. Liliana Storm. Oh, Caden Perkins. Cole Forland. Wow. Caden Perkins and Liliana Storm hit that head on. That inside wall head on. And then Cole Forland got clipped by Caden Perkins. Oh boy. Let's take a look at what happened right here. First off with Liliana Storm. So, entering turn number 2. Or exiting turn number 2. Oh, okay, and just hit the wall and Liliana was there. Ping-ponged off the 77. Caden was really loose and lost it. and then just hit the 97. Oh, hard hit. And that's gonna be the 97's day right there. I believe he has a black flag or a meatball. Wow. Yeah, Cole's day is done. That makes me wonder now, how many cars are going to get out of this race just because of that kind of racing. I mean, racing hard, but one big mistake and that's gonna ruin someone's day or your day. So Caden is down pit road. Cole is just done. And then Liliana Storm is also down pit road. Oh, so is Derek Lutz. I guess he hit the wall. Derek running a Fastenal paint scheme. I like those colors. So, wow. At least we made it past lap 1. I mean, I don't know. Oh, did I just exit? No. No, I just exited myself out the stage. Hold on. Let me join back in. Sorry about that. I accidentally left the stage, but we are double file now. Everyone shows. And we're gonna run it again here at Dover. Liliana Storm is a lap down. So that's gonna make it a little bit interesting. But yeah, Logan Pugh on the inside with Coulter Clark on the outside. I don't know if Logan should have picked the inside there. It seems like the outside had the momentum. But Coulter is probably not gonna give back, hold back on anything. I think he's gonna try to lunge around the outside and take the lead. But the pace car is gonna dive down pit road. Second restart of the race, first restart of the race, sorry.
Green.
And we are green flag in the air. Logan has a good jump. And he's actually going to clear Coulter Clark. Enter turn number 1. Let's look back in the pack. Anyone hit the wall? Oh, Lincoln hit the wall. But we're good. Everyone keeps it together. Still side by side to 56 and to 55. They keep it clean. Everyone's starting to get sorted out now. Single file. Landon is clear of Chris Bowes. And Ariel Vaughn making a move on the 85. Ariel gets clear of TJ Lair. TJ Lair is dropping like a rock here. Stuck on the inside line. Can't get anywhere. TJ gonna try to move the 18. Ariel got all the way up to the wall. Didn't hit it though. But everyone's now single file. As we took a look for the battle of the lead, Logan Pugh and Coulter Clark. Seems like Logan is running like a half a lane higher than Coulter on the entry of turn 3, and then dipping down onto that transition in turn number 3 and turn number 4. And we have already split into 2 packs. Landon Barano actually backing out of everything, unless if he just drops back. That 54 is still staying behind the 01. He actually has a little bit of a run here, entering turn number 1. Right on the back bumper of Logan Pugh. It's actually going to give him a bump. Oh, I saw the 12 hit the wall. Earl Vaughn. Doesn't seem anything too drastic, though. Alex, oh, we have a battle for the lead. Coulter Clark side by side with Logan Pugh. He's side drafting hard. Coulter going to send it in or try to slide drop it, but no. Logan still hung around the outside. Oh, they're going to make contact. Coulter really trying to send it in and then perform a slide drop on top of Logan. And he is clear. Coulter Clark, new leader. But now Ty Mosley, Lincoln Bauer, and Alex Zumla have caught up to that lead pack, to those leader battle. We have the 77 coming on pit road, very slow. Don't know what happened there. Logan Pugh not done yet. Still tucked up behind. Oh, we have a crash. Gray Walker backwards on the racetrack. Oh, with Earl Vaughn. Oh no. Earl Vaughn, it looks to be done. That car is crab walking. That car is sideways. Let's take a look back at what happened here. Oh. Gray Walker side by side. Oh, great. Gray just went up the track. Gray just, hold on. Let me look at a different angle real quick. Let's go to chase view. Yeah, Gray just goes up the track and it completely cleans out Earl Vaughn. So, wow, okay. That's the danger of passing here. I mean, you have to be really close to the guy next to you, but at the same time, you have to be really careful not to wreck the guy, because he gotta take you out with him and go down with you. So Logan Pugh comes down pit road on a different strategy. And so that means Coulter Clark and Ty Mosley are going to be your leaders. Landon Barano on the same strategy. Same with Caden Perkins. I think he might be still repairing damage though. Derek Lutz also down pit road again. Actually, oh yeah, Earl has a meatball. That's unfortunate for him. Straight Walker, probably repairing wheel damage, I'm assuming. But we are coming up to the shoes now. Coulter Clark choosing the outside. Ty Mosley choosing the inside. Ooh, this is interesting. So, GLR, Golden Line Racing, is an alliance team with VHR, with Vision Horizon Racing, I believe. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to ask Ray or Jordan. And then you have Ty Mosley in a Sudden Impact Racing car, SIR, with Alex Zumla, SRR, Southern Roots Racing. So it's like alliance drivers on each row on the inside and outside, and then for the first 2 rows, and then everyone else goes back to where they were. And Ismael Lopez going back again down to the apron. And as the pace car dive down pit road, we are entering the restart zone. And we are green flag in the air. Oh, oh! Chris Bowes had a really sketchy start. He spun his tires, did not go at all. That could have been very bad. That could have been a restart crash right there. Ty Mosley under attack by Lincoln Bauer, with Coulter Clark pulling away. Lincoln going to clear the 29. And here comes Logan Pugh on fresh tires, making his way up on the inside. Oh, he's going to make contact with the 55. Oh, the wreck in the back. Oh, big contact.
Yellow.
And the caution's out again. More contact. Oh. Looks like Caden Perkins, his tire's done. Landon Barano looks to be alright, I think. And then Gray Walker has a lot of front end damage. Let's take a look at what happened here. Oh boy. Okay. So the 2 and 18, the 2 just dumps to 18, with the 2 not even like being up against the wall. Let's take a look at that again. I mean, I want to look. So Chris Bowes goes back down, but Gray Walker is on a trajectory to go up against the wall. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna have to say that's a racing incident. That was really close. I think Chris just got the run as Gray was making his way up, and it was just like really slight contact. I mean, yeah, I would say that's a racing incident. And let's look back here with Gray Walker. He spins down, gets contact with the 88 of Landon Barano, and then Caden Perkins. I think Caden got the worst of it though, because he got heavy front end damage. And that's, I mean, this closed over racing is just not serving too well for a lot of these drivers. Looks like Landon Barano stayed out. Oh, no, because I think he has a... Oh, yeah, he's done. His tire's done. His wheel's done. Landon said in the pre-race that his main goal was to not DNF, but I mean, there's not really anywhere you can go, especially here at Dover on the backstretch. You can't really go anywhere. I mean, besides the very bottom, but everyone seems to crash towards the very bottom. But we're too wide. About to enter the next restart. Race car dives on pit road, and we're entering the restart zone. Green flag in the air. Oh, Lincoln spun his tires. Logan Pugh up against Coulter Clark. Once again, Logan on the fresher tires. And it looks like Logan is going to try to make a move on the 54. No, he was just peeking. And we have a battle for third. TJ Lair and Lincoln Bauer. Oh, Lincoln really has a great run on the outside. TJ Lair not so much. I had to block the two of Chris Bowes. Here comes Logan Pugh on the inside. He has pressure size. Oh, they're going to make a little bit of contact. They're beating and banging. They're dooring each other. Oh, more contact by Logan. Oh, boy. Oh, the 88, Landon Barano, keeping on the apron. They're still side by side for the lead. This is allowing Lincoln Bauer to catch up. Coulter has some space now. Oh, Logan gonna put the bumper to the 54. He is not letting this go easy. Lincoln Bauer joined the party now, just hanging around. Interested to see if he makes any moves on Logan. Here comes Logan again to the inside. Remember, Logan has the fresher tires, so he can stick it around the inside, but Coulter just has a preferred lane, and I don't know if the tires are starting to wear down and even out. Oh, Coulter hit the wall. This is Logan's chance right here. Sticking it around the inside. Coulter's gonna squeeze down. Oh, they're gonna make contact. Once again, just cannot make it happen. Logan putting the bumper to the 54. Starting to get impatient now. More pushing. Here comes Logan around the outside. Oh, he hit the wall though. Logan Pugh has to figure something out quick, because that lead car, the controlling car, that's a really great spot to be. But Coulter is just defending every single bit that he has. Here comes Logan around the outside. He's going to send it around. This time Coulter's not clear. Oh, he is. Just barely. Logan not backing off at all, putting all the pressure on the 54, making sure that he wears all his tires down. Here comes Logan once again, side by side, dooring each other. Oh, they made contact. That actually really helped Logan, because that completely canceled out Coulter's run. But Coulter's gonna pinch down on the 01. Oh, they're gonna make contact with the wall. Jeez. Logan Pugh, your new leader. Coulter Clark having to re-gather his scraps. He hit that wall. I mean, he lost a lot of momentum after he hit that wall. Had to back off a ton. And now Logan Out front with fresh tires, TJ Lair hit the wall, Alex Zumla hit the wall. Look, Lewis Swing hit the wall. Oh, looks like the 25 is slow. Oh, Lewis Swing really, really slow. He's coming down pit road. Probably got a lot of damage from that. His fender seemed to be really bent up. Coulter Clark trying to battle with Ty Mosley now. He has fallen all the way back to 5th. I think Coulter might have burnt up his tires too soon. Look at Bauer in 2nd, Chris Bowes in 3rd. You can see how evenly spread out all these cars are. I think the dirty air might be helping out with that. And you can just see some drivers searching for grip. Chris Bowes is going to have a huge run onto 56 of Lincoln Bauer. He's not going to make the move though. He really likes that middle line. Oh yeah, he's going to get a huge run right here. A little bit of help with the draft. Still sticking behind the 56 though. Oh. Chris Bowes up to track. That allowed Ty Mosley to be underneath him now. Ty's gonna clear to 2. No, not yet. Oh, yes, he will. Ty Mosley going for 2nd now. I think Ty started to try to save up his tires just a little. Oh, a little bit of contact. Ty is clear of Lincoln Bauer. Coulter Clark now going at it for another round. Oh, Coulter's gonna slide up. I think he made a little bit of contact with the 56 on Lincoln Bauer, but all this battling is just allowing Logan Pugh to pull away from everyone else. Oh boy. Oh, Lincoln blocked Chris Bowes big time there. That actually hurt him more than it helped. Oh, Lincoln actually hit the wall too. Now Coulter Clark, he refreshed himself. Is going after Ty Mosley now for 2nd. It does seem to be that these drivers are starting to close that gap to the leader now, just little by little. As long as they stay single file and work together, they can catch Logan Pugh. And I think Landon Barano is done for today. But now, Ty Mosley has definitely caught up to Logan Pugh. Let's go to Clark in tow. We have Liliana Storm down pit road. Ty is starting to really close up now. It's only 1.5 tenths away from that 0-1. He is there. He is on his bumper. When will he make the move? We are a third of the way into this race here at Dover. Looks like the top three have spread out. Here comes Ty Mosley to the inside. Side by side still. Colton Clark giving the 0-1 a little bit of a arrow push. But Ty Mosley just has to. Oh, they made contact! Oh, look at Pew! Caution's out. Big crash with the leaders. Oh my God. What just happened? I don't like the sound of that 0-1. And I don't like the sound of, where is he? Oh my God, that 29. We gotta take a look at that again. That just completely changed everything. So Ty Mosley coming up the track on exit. Oh, he just gets hooked by the 0-1 of Logan Pugh. Big smacks for both of them. And then Lincoln Bauer had to spin to avoid contact, but still gets hit by Chris Bowes. So that's 4 of your top 5 that got involved in that crash. Let's take a look at this again. Oh no, that was netcode 100%. I mean, yeah, he just phased through him. Wow. You could just hear the crackling of the engine.
Hello.
Hi, Landon. Well, that was really interesting. That just completely changed everything. I mean, you have top contenders that just got taken out of that race. I mean, what was your point of view on that? Oh,
I said what I said in general. I don't know if you're recording this or
oh,
what.
I am recording, yeah.
Okay, then I won't say what I said in general.
All right.
Really stupid. You got an inexperienced guy like me who's not even had iRacing. We have for nearly a year now, but haven't really started for until like 6 months, and we're racing like morons. I mean, the day's done on lap 20, like, and I did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Everywhere else,
I mean,
Iowa, all my other DNFs has been called Charlotte's controversial. I still disagree with what everybody else was saying on that subject, but that was a learning experience for me. Here, I don't know what I can learn from this. Honestly, I qualified P7, greatest, my greatest qualifying session of the year. We're running top 5 in practice. We're doing 23-1s. Wasn't able to do a 23-1 during the race because I was always checking up for everybody. Decided to kind of lay back after the 2 missed his shift or something on his restart, and I just got caught up in someone else's mess like usual. don't know what to learn from this. But I'll look at the replay, see what I did wrong, and see if there's anything that I could do to not get in that wreck.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't really much you can do there. That the track was completely blocked, and the 20 just was spinning out of control, and just unfortunately got into your path. But did you see the wreck with Ty and Logan?
The most recent one?
Yes.
Give me a second. I will get up to it.
Because that completely changed everything.
Oh, Ty's out.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
And it was just, that was unexpected.
Right now, so 54 gives them a little push. Backing off. Tactic.
I mean, there wasn't really much to be done there because they got stuck together. You saw them phasing through each other. It was just net code, unfortunately.
Yeah, net code. That's what happens with a lot of my guys. We always get caught up in other people's stuff. Logan's a very respectful racer, so I won't say much about it. I wouldn't have tried to squeeze them off the corner exit, considering kind of the run you have to come up the track to get your racing for position, all that. But
Yeah. I also do think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also do think that Logan was getting used to the way that Coulter was racing him, because Coulter was just pinning him down on the exits and thought that he could do the same, but I guess that because of just unfortunate netcode, that just caused that wreck to be much worse and the 01 and the 29's day.
Well, the 29's day is done anyway. Even without netcode, there's going to come a point where the 29 is coming up track and Logan's front nose is sitting right there on that rear quarter. He's going to get turned eventually, 2 seconds later anyways. It doesn't matter. So that's Cole, Ty, and me all out the race. And you got Alex and Derek almost surviving.
Yeah, and speaking of
caught up early on.
And speaking of Alex Zumley, here he comes for the lead against Coulter Clark to the inside. Coulter's gonna have the run, and that's just gonna leave Alex out to dry. TJ Lair actually takes advantage of the situation and brings up the second. Oh, they make a little bit of contact. Oh, Alex got really loose. Great save by the 55. Now TJ Lair on the hunt. You know, he's been wanting that win for quite a while now. He saw his teammate win at Vegas. Now this is his opportunity. Here he comes to the inside. Coulter gives him a lot of room, probably to generate a huge run. But they're still side by side. Coulter's going to clear into turn number 3.
Here comes Alex with a run.
Yeah, Alex is recouped, and he's ready for more. Just hanging around, hoping for the right opportunity, or waiting for the right opportunity. TJ getting a run on the 54. Being a big run. He's actually going to wrap it around the outside.
And then down.
Yeah, he's going to pin it down. He's going to have a huge run. Right on the 54's bumper. Let's go on board on the back bumper of Coulter Clark. And we can just see here the different lines that the 85 is using. Dover is really different from any other track because entering the corner, the banking actually dips down instead of raising up. Oh, and here comes TJ Lear. Oh, TJ's going to make a little bit of contact with Coulter. Backs off for just a little bit. Coulter retains the lead.
Because the 85 with another run.
Oh, I don't like that.
He does in turn 1 and 2.
He really arced it high. Didn't gain him much. Just a little run. Oh, he's into marbles. Yeah. TJ really trying and searching for grip on the outside, trying to get that run that Coulter's getting, but you just can't find it with Coulter just running so high. Honestly, if I were TJ, I would be running the bottom until I got to the 54, and then I will start using the outside, just to save my tires just a little bit more.
Well, the 54 is trying to block his run up here.
And TJ is actually cutting it down a lot more on exit than Coulter is, which is allowing him to get a little bit more of a run and help with that draft to amplify it. Oh, TJ hit the wall just a little bit. And we right now we have 9 cars on track.
But 2 leaders are pulling away from Alex now.
Yeah, it looks like they're pushing just a little bit more than Alex. I think Alex might have also lost the draft.
Well, it looked like early on his own board, it looked like Alex was just holding back. He had a few runs he could have taken, but he lifted out of it. Still he's playing the long game here. He got Lincoln Bauer catching up to 55 here now.
Yeah, I think that Alex is just really being super cautious, making sure that he learned from other people's mistakes of battling way too aggressively, and he just wants to survive. He wants to take this top 3 and go home.
It most certainly be a good point take for the Southern Racing Group if we can get out of here with top 5 even. He's racing smarter than usual, so that's always a good thing there.
And Chris Bose is your 5th place car. Basically a quarter of the racetrack behind Coulter Clark. Coulter starting to mirror what TJ was doing and cutting down a lot more, arcing at corner with the late apex. And here comes Lincoln Bauer on Alex Zumla for the 3rd position. Alex is gonna let him by easily. And that 85 still trying to hunt down to 54. He did hit the wall on exit turn 2 right there. I don't know how hard it was though. Let's go on board with the 85. Yeah, you can just hear those tires squealing across the track. Honestly, if I was TJ, I would be throwing it in a lot more and using a lot more of my rear than my fronts. I know that a lot of drivers were complaining about right front wear, and I think TJ is just using up his tires way too much. Because Lincoln Bauer actually has caught up to the 85. Lincoln was probably saving his stuff for the later run, and here he comes. 2 car lengths within the 85. Now just 1 car length from the 85.
Good for the pass. Good little swirling.
He is. He's going to clear TJ Lair for 2nd place. Now Lincoln has his eyes set on the lead. Landon, I don't know exactly how many laps these guys can run on fuel, but care to bring us some insight on that?
Fuel. I have roughly 51.6 laps when I DNF pitted cars from prior, so probably about 55, give or take. And for the people who don't run these cars, if you drive these cars wrong, which I did in my practice time, in 35 laps, my right side tires was already down to a 53% if you drive this car wrong. I was absolutely pushing, just trying different lines for the first time. That's why my tire was so low. But my rears were like at 85. So if you push this car way too wrong, you kill your tires, and that's what TJ might have done here, as he just smacks the wall.
Yeah, and we are coming up to a lap car. Ismael Lopez, who's in the 7th position, he's going to give Coulter the inside line. Lets him by easy. Oh, and he blinked. And now he's going to let Lincoln Bauer in.
33 does have wheel damage. Him and the 17, Derek Lux was battling in the back, and I saw him get a little swirly about 20 laps ago. I think he does have a little bit worth of blood. Oh, he cuts down on TJ Lair. He's not happy about that one.
You know, TJ has to have a really good race today because he has both of his contenders out of the race. So he just wants to have a good point state and grow that lead. If he can do that, then I don't know, that championship looks really good for that 85. And if you look on the yeah.
I was going to say with Cole Portland P16 currently, and Logan Pugh P11. TJ, as long as TJ comes out here with a top 5 result, that'll be a pretty good point state in my opinion.
Oh, for sure. It's just a matter of survival. If you just survive this race, you're going to get a top 10 regardless. As you see, Chris Bowes catching up to Alex Zumla. This is for 4th place. But it seems like Lincoln Bauer hasn't gained much on Coulter Clark. In fact, I think he might be losing time now. I think Lincoln used up his tires too soon. But we might be seeing pit stops coming in a few laps. Landon, if there's any radio communications amongst drivers, please let me know about pitting.
We've been radio silent on my end for the past 40-something laps now, ever since I joined the booth. So, real interesting compared to the first quarter of this race where the radio was active. So, really interesting stuff going on here.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the battle for 4th. Alex Zumla and Chris Bowes. And TJ Lair announcing he's pitting. Is this the start of pit cycles? TJ looking to undercut the field. And he actually misses pit road. So I'm thinking that he's probably going to go around one more time to see if anyone
Chris Bose
reacts
gets
to
on the
it.
inside of Alex Subla.
And there's Lewis swaying as well. Lewis on fresh tires. I don't know if he wants to interfere, if he's going to interfere with this battle. But yeah, Lewis looks like to be on really fresh tires.
Taking care of his stuff. He absolutely killed his run he had entering that corner. Plow through the 2 there on the exit. And yep, he gets on pass on the east. Saving his tires there.
Yeah, Lewis is 29 laps down after getting 6 minutes of wheel damage. But Lincoln Bauer has really lost a lot of time on Coulter Clark. Like, let's see, last time we saw him was at 1.3 seconds. He's at 2.4 seconds now. What happened? I think Lincoln just really burnt up his stuff, and Coulter is still going strong.
Looking back at the race replay here, he never did hit the wall, so he must have just burned his stuff up.
Yeah. And TJ Lair still on track, still staying out despite him pitting in. I don't know if it might have been an accident, as Liliana Storm heading down pit road now. And Coulter Clark is actually starting to catch up to that's Derek Lutz for a next lap car. Oh, Lincoln Bauer down pit road. Lincoln's going to try to undercut. See if he can gain some time on the 54. Here comes Coulter Clark coming down pit road. Pit cycles have begun. Coulter comes in nice and easy. No need to risk it. TJ Lair going around to lead this lap. No, he's not going to lead this lap, actually. Lincoln Bauer actually led that lap. No, he did not. Sorry. I am completely wrong on that. So, yeah, TJ Lair did lead this lap. And coming out pit road, Lincoln Bauer. And then let's look at the 54, Coulter Clark, where he comes down. Looks like TJ Lair and Chris Bose are also down pit road. Coulter Clark just coming up pit road. Let's see, Lincoln Bauer just crossed the start finish line now. How much time did Lincoln gain on the 54? Coulter is still going at the speed. Lincoln really shrunk that gap down. I think it's time for Lincoln to push it, honestly, and try to get a hold of that lead. And the 2-car Chris Bose comes out pit road. Oh no! TJ Lair has a speeding penalty. TJ Lair sped on pit road. He's going to lose a lap to the leaders, possibly even more.
You lose roughly 2 laps while during your pit cycle. Hopefully he can salvage and only come back out on.
Here he comes. He comes
1 lap.
outside. He's coming up pit road now. So he's 2 laps down. He's about to be 3 as he exits pit road. There he is. And right now, actually, Alex Zumla is leading this race. He has yet to pit with Derek Lutz in second. Oh, TJ Lair hit the wall.
If caution comes out now, he's screwed.
Indeed. And here's the 55. The 54, Coulter Clark coming up on the race leader of Alex Zumla. He is on old tires. How much will Alex hold up the 54? Not at all. He's going to let him by. Same with TJ Lair. Oh, Lincoln's going to catch him at a bad spot. Oh, they're going to crash.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Caution is out.
Hmm.
Lincoln Bauer caught at the wrong time. Oh no. And Landon, because Lincoln Bauer was the caution, he is not going to get the lucky dog. Instead, it's going to be Chris Bowes, the 2.
Yes, sir. That'll leave us with one car a lap down. And then the next 2 is Emilio Lopez and TJ Lair, 2 laps down.
And on top of that, you're also going to have the whole field bunched up. This is going to be real interesting.
Question is, if you are on TJ Lair, did you try to push to get that one extra lap when you are P7 battling for P6, or do you play it back and just get the caution to go in favor of your way with 2 guys ahead of you?
Honestly, I think that it might be TJ's best interest to try to push it as hard as he can. Actually, no, he might stay out. Will he stay out? Yes, he will. So, TJ will get the wave around. Chris does get the lucky dog. So, Lincoln Bauer, Liliana Storm, and TJ Lair are going to perform the wave around, with Alex Zumla out front, leading this race on fresh tires, and Derek Lutz in second place on fresh tires. Oh my goodness.
This is something you don't see every day. Southern Roots Racing 1-2.
Yeah, Coulter Clark just exiting pit road now. It looks like Derek Lutz is going to be repairing some wheel damage. And then here comes Chris Bowes coming down pit road. So, yeah, I mean, it might be TJ's best interest to just try to push it as hard as he can and hope for a caution if he gets the lead. But it's going to be really... Yeah, go ahead.
But certainly he'll be the fastest lap car, as the rest of the field will have 3 1 lap down, if I'm doing my math correctly here. 2, I do apologize. Lincoln Bauer is not a lap down. Say that?
Yeah, TJ's going to be the only car 1 lap down, so he just has to pray for a caution to get back into this race. But honestly, it might be in TJ's best interest to push and try to get that lead lap. However, everyone on the lead lap is on fresh tires, besides Lincoln Bauer, who did the wave around.
Lincoln Bauer also has that damage, so that's going to be affecting his red car a little. At Dover, you want your car pristine. You don't want to have any damage.
Oh! Lincoln just completely plowed through the 77. What was that? And Lincoln Bauer is out of this race. He has terminal wheel damage, I think.
Well,
let's see.
To win this race now.
Yeah, Lincoln Bauer has a meatball. That is completely on him. Wow.
That's another.
Oh, and we had a car.
Gone.
Oh, that was probably you. That blew their engine.
No, it ain't me.
It ain't you? Are you sure?
I'm not in my car. I'm looking at TJ Lair right now.
Let me look. Yes, it was your car.
It was
your car. It was still sitting on pit road.
It was on pit road, but I'm not revving it.
Yeah, but your car's still idle, and if you idle for too long, your engine blows.
Oh well, trust me, it's already ruined. The tire is inside of the engine bay. The engine's already gone.
Yeah. So Lincoln Bauer, wow, get a meatball after just getting his wave around. Completely.
Be interested to see how this field launches with only one car on the outside.
Yeah, Coulter Clark, look at the challenge. Alex Zimla. Alex does have control of this restart, so it'll be quite interesting to see if he gets off well. He hasn't led a restart before. Here he goes. He does have a good jump. He is clear at the 54. Alex Zuma leading this race on fresh tires. Alex choosing the high side to prefer lane, but Coulter Clark right there on his bumper. Coulter has a much better mid corner speed. Look at that. Compared to Alex. Alex does hit the wall.
Oh, into the wall.
Side by side, to 54 to 55.
And it gets sorted out before we get to the line.
Coulter is clear. Coulter leads again. Alex still hanging on. Trying to see if he can regain his lead. Using that run, he has the draft. He's not going to send it in. He's going to stay on top.
Where the car feels more comfortable.
To the inside, Alex has a better mid-corner speed, but Coulter has the better exit. Liliana Storm also out front. She's actually playing a factor because she's aero blocking the 54. Coulter Clark making a dive to the inside to 77. Liliana lets both of them by. TJ Lara, remember, he is one lap down. It's actually Chris Bose all the way back here in third place. Derek Lutz in fourth. Alex Zumla still hanging on to Coulter Clark. Using that high line. I don't know if that's the right choice though. Let's go on board with the 55. And as you can see Alex turning the wheel a lot. let's actually compare that to Coulter Clark. You can see Coulter is not turning as much. He's really saving his tires using that inside line. Look at the yellow strip on this on the wheel on the left hand side. You can't see it at all because Alex's arm is. Oh, Alex hit the wall. But as I was saying, you can't even see that yellow strip by Alex because he's turning the wheel so much. As for Coulter Clark, he's not using the wheel as much as all. You can still see that yellow strip on the that orange strip on the wheel. Look at that. Big difference. I think that's what's causing Coulter to be able to pull away and save his tires more.
From the inside here from us, I know the SIR guys they lowered their steering degrees. So oh, he hits the wall again.
Alex has to stop hitting that.
Alex is running a +4, I believe, in his steering wheel ratio. So
I see.
Getting a little more tighter here.
Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. But yeah, you want to stop hitting that wall, or else it becomes before it becomes a habit. You don't want that to be continuously happening and then gradually giving you wheel damage little by little, or even it comes to a point where you might just hit the wall really hard and that gives you tons of wheel damage, or even ends your race. You have to be very careful about that.
Making the same mistake as Nia Darlington, same teammates here. Just easy top 3 day. Keep hitting that wall, trying to push a little too much, trying to push the car. Good point today, but he needs to back off of it just a little bit until for the next run. If we do pit one more time here.
Yeah. And it seems like Alex is starting to fall back from Coulter's grasp. And he's getting caught by TJ Lair and Liliana Storm. These two are battling. Not for a position, but they're battling. Liliana is 11 laps down, while TJ is only 1 lap down. And they have caught the 55. And here comes TJ Lair making a move on Alex Zumla. Alex going to go all the way to the top into the marbles. Letting both of them by. Don't want to push it so much. But that puts Alex in great danger of getting passed by Chris Bowes for second. We have 19 laps to go here at Dover Motor Speedway. Coulter Clark leading by around 2 seconds, or 2 or 3 seconds behind Alex Zumla. Looking at Alex Zumla, it seems like Chris Bowes just has the better car now. I think Alex pushed his stuff way too much, trying to take that lead away from Coulter Clark. Now he's falling back, and he's at risk of losing third. Here comes Chris Bowes to the inside. He's going to take it easily for second place. Now you have Liliana Storm possibly catching the 54 of Coulter Clark. I'm not quite sure though. Seems to be that she's been keeping up with him quite some time, and we can't really physically tell until because she's a lap down, she's multiple laps down, so can't see that gap either shrinking or closing. But judging by the track map, seems like she might be gaining, but now it looks like she's losing a little bit.
She hasn't been pushing her car. She's been doing what most of us back markers do, and kind of just bring her home and try to grab us in positions from the front runners, taking each other out. So she, for a split second there, she might have been trying to, not trying, but she might have been faster. Look at these lap times here.
Yeah, and it definitely looks like that the 77 has been falling off a lot more now. Yeah, definitely not pushing it at all. But Coulter Clark really doing a good job at managing his tires and just keeping it off the wall. He did a really good job as well on battling Logan Pugh, keeping him pinned down and controlling that race from the high side, using that dominant line. Now Chris Bose has caught up to TJ Lair. And it looks like Liliana Storm is actually going to come down pit road. She's down on the apron really early. And yes, she is coming down pit road. TJ Lair going to let Chris Bose by. We are 10 laps to go here at Dover, coming to 9. Coulter Clark leading by 5 seconds over Chris Bose. Oh! Oh! Ismael Lopez hit the wall. Coulter Clark bumped him. That might have given. Yeah.
They were just talking about having a late race caution and right before they entered the corner there. That was a little ironic.
Yeah.
Listen over here on the driver's radio on my end.
Yeah, well, Coulter just doesn't want to see that yellow flag wave at all. He just wants to bring it home. Coming up 5 laps to go here at Dover Motor Speedway. Coulter has a complete set of turns ahead of him, behind him, with Chris Bowes. Nearly half a lap. 3 laps to go. There's a little battle here with the 77 and 2 car. I think Liliana might be going for the fastest lap.
You don't never hurt trying. A lap down. See what she gets here. Her fastest on lap 91 with 23.257. What does she get this lap?
And we are at 2 laps to go now. If anything's gonna happen, it better happen now. Because once Coulter Clark takes out white flag, the next flag ends the race. And it looks like he is gonna take it. White flag in the air. Coulter Clark dominating the day. Keeping that lead out of anyone else's hands. And saving his tires. Unlike anyone else here in this league. Coulter Clark is going to win here at Dover Motor Speedway for the Monster Mile 150. This is Coulter's 4th win of the season. Just one more until he ties the record for most wins in the season. That being Jacob Quayle in season 1 with 5. Coulter Clark really happy about his performance. And he is going to celebrate here. And burn it down. On the front stretch at Dover. And he is burning it down on the front stretch. And his engine is blown. Coulter Clark. What a performance.
You can't check if it's cheating if it's got damage.
That's true. That is true. So, as we wait for Coulter to join the broadcast booth, let's take a look at our results here at Dover Motor Speedway. We have Coulter Clark being your race winner, followed by Chris Bowes in the 2nd position. Alex Zumla takes up top 3 here at Dover, with Derek Lutz taking the 4th position. TJ Lair survives to finish top 5 after a speeding penalty he had to overcome. And Ismael Lopez finishing in P6. Liliana Storm finishes in P7, with Lincoln Bauer being your first car who did not finish in P8. Lewis Wang finishing P9, with Ty Mosley in P10. Logan Pugh in P11 after such a great day until that little scuffle with Ty with Landon Barano finishing P12. Caden Perkins in P13 with Gray Walker finishing P14. Ariel Vaughn finishing in the P15 position, and Cole Forland finishing last in P16 after an early wreck, taking him out of the race. And Coulter Clark's still not in the broadcast booth for an interview. But let's bring up our 2nd place finisher, Chris Bowes.
Hello.
Hi, Chris. Well, that was a race for sure. I mean, a lot of top contenders got taken out of that race early on. But tell us your experience. Walk us through. Walk us through your race.
I hate Dover. I'm now realizing that I hate this place. It's awful. It
Screw you.
tears up your tires like nothing else, and you next to the corners just come up so quick, and you can't turn in two. But I finished where I probably shouldn't have. Uh, just minding my own business the whole time. Uh, I mean, it builds momentum, which that's what I want after the the incident at Lime Rock. You know, I should have won that race hands down, but my own stupidity screws me out of it. But it's a racing deal, and of all those things, it's a racing deal today. Good people get taken out. Unfortunate for them, we take advantage of it. I mean, we had a pretty fast car. Um, I just I missed a shift there on that one restart where I got split three wide because
Hmm.
my dumb butt forgot I wasn't first.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're probably very thankful that you didn't get involved in any crashes during that incident, during that restart. I mean, that was really scary for me to watch too. I was like, "Oh, please do not hit him." But
I'll say y'all. I was on the outside wall. I was actually rubbing against the wall trying to pass you.
well, Chris, this is a really good race for you, and I mean, you're gonna still be
Yeah,
in that championship fight mathematically, um, but heading into Kansas next weekend, how confident are you?
I have no clue. I haven't driven Kansas in this car yet. Kansas has been a track for me in the past. We'll see what it takes me. I am gonna be missing the last week of of this month, whichever race it is. I think that's Thompson, because I will
Yes.
be out of state and not at my computer.
Ah,
But I will be back for Rockingham. Uh, that that looking promising for me. Michigan, USA is a toss up because I like short tracks, but Michigan is gonna be a chaos fest. From what I've done before, drafting all the time.
yeah. Michigan's definitely going to be very, very interesting as is it kind of is a super speedway with the way that it's run and the high downforce and high drag. But
Yeah,
like yeah, and then we have after Thompson we have an off week for 4th of July weekend. Then we go to Rockingham. Yeah. But Chris, what's your main goal for the rest of the season here as we wind down?
well, just try to continue on on the momentum that I've been building, and well, the momentum goes the pole out of nowhere, leading half the race. I mean, yeah, the speeding penalty that we're not counting that anymore, but just building momentum how I want to and how I need to gain more confidence in myself and in here and in other places.
Yeah.
And sorry, I'm fumbling over my words.
Nah, you're okay. Take your time.
But yeah, it's all about momentum deal. I'm looking forward to Rockingham. I like that track. Which Rockingham is it? Old or new?
Probably new.
Hmm. All right.
Yeah, probably because I don't know if we can handle old Rockingham.
Maybe I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna do this M2 race or M3 race, the new one.
All right. Well, congratulations on the second place finish, and we'll see you at Kansas, right?
Yeah, Kansas.
Yeah. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that is your second place finisher, Chris Bowes. Let's get our race winner here, Coulter Clark. Coulter, after a dominating performance, you win here at Dover. How do you feel?
Uh, we're
we're one closer.
Yeah, one closer to tying that record of most wins in a season. Um, and Coulter, you are honestly not so far. You're still somewhat in the points battle for the championship. And I think that this race is definitely going to help boost that. Um, but yeah, just walk us through your race. I know that you and Logan had a really great battle.
Yeah, I felt like he felt like it got a little heated there. I don't know. I feel like I didn't do much different to what he was doing to me. So there was that, and then I got wheel damage there from us going up into the wall, and really just tried to stay with everybody. I'm glad I wasn't a little further up the track when those two got together. So yeah, it was basically just from there on just keeping the car under me and trying to stay as clean as I possibly could. So yeah, there was good battles at times. Glad we finally got a very decently long green flag run and at least got through a pit stop. So yeah, that was good. But other than that, I felt like it was overall. We still need more work from what I'm seeing. You know, the only reason we got that green flag run in was because of the lack of cars. So if we could just replicate that with almost everybody in the field, I think we'd be fine. But I don't know. Maybe it just shows you the guys who are causing the wrecks every week.
Yeah. I agree that I mean while this was a little bit better of a race, definitely still have to you know have these drivers really practice their racecraft around other cars and just racing closely, um, especially because I mean I don't really blame the drivers too much. I also kind of blame Dover for being Dover, especially with the wall popping. Just hitting out wall really can send you down the track and also really hurt your momentum. But yeah, it's definitely something that I hope that we can fix. Maybe Kansas might be the refresher that we need, especially because that track doesn't really have too bad of a wall issue. You can run really wide with those lanes at Michigan. So I really hope that things can get changed over there. And another thing is that Dover, it just finished. So we are going to have an I rating and safety rating. Um, uh, um, what's it called? Requirement to race here in this league now. So hopefully that can help people clean up their driving. And yeah. Uh, well, Coulter, do you have anything else you want to add on?
Mm, Not really. I think there's some stuff I better just keep my mouth shut on. So
All right. Well, Coulter Clark, congratulations, your fourth win of the season, and we'll see you at Kansas.
yep.
All right. Moving on to our third place finisher, Alex Zumla. Well, Alex, congratulations on a third place finish. You finished you finished in was it second? Yeah, you finished second at Charlotte and now third at Dover. How do you feel?
Uh, I mean, I'm happy for a third place result. Unfortunately, it couldn't been without a little issues, couple issues, but third's great. I'm glad. Definitely good for points with where I'm at and trying to catch the couple of people that are in front of me. I wish I could have not had issues. I'm not really. I took a look at what happened with the 56, I think it was, with Lincoln, and I mean, I felt like the TJ in front of me, he wasn't as off the wall as I was, but he kind of was also off the wall, and I felt like the 56 just pretended I wasn't there. And I tried to let those guys go because I was slower and I was going to be pitting in 2 laps, but I mean, I I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about that, but good third place finish.
Yeah. And you're kind of in the same boat with Chris Bose, where you're not you're still technically in contention for the championship, but you're probably not going to catch up to the lead. But what's your main goal for the rest of the season?
I think it's Ismail who's in front of me right now.
Yes.
So gain a spot in points for sure.
I think you're already going to do that with this race. Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
well,
yeah.
keep that, I guess is what I should say. Make as many races as possible. That's point number 2. I would, because this is definitely each race. I feel like I'm definitely learning more and more.
Mhm.
And it's nice when we get these longer green flag runs because then I know what I need to work on. I definitely like. I watched Coulter just set sail after about 10 laps because I just lost the right front entirely, and I felt like I wasn't driving that hard that first run, and I lost the right front. So obviously, a lot of stuff that I need to work on to get better and be able to actually contend for a couple wins, maybe.
Yeah, I mean you did show that speed early in the run. You were holding off Coulter really well, and you were just really showing that speed by hanging on early in the race. But yeah, how are you feeling heading into Kansas?
Good. I feel like my mile and a half's experience that I've had in this league so far, with I think 4 races that we've run.
Mhm.
I feel like each of those I've run up front. Unfortunately, I think Charlotte was the only one that we had. Well, both Chicagoland and Charlotte we had longer green flag runs.
Yeah.
Vegas, we weren't so lucky, and I feel like Vegas was my best running position of those. But um, yeah, I feel pretty good going back to another mile and a half, and hopefully we could get a green flag run out of it.
All right. Well, Alex, do you have any other last thoughts?
Not in particular. I'm glad that we got this third place finish in, and hopefully we could keep on rolling.
All right. Well, that is Alex Zumla, your third place finisher. Congratulations to him. Let's move on to P4. Derek Lutz. Hey, Derek.
Hey,
Well,
what's going on?
good, nothing much. But you know, you finished P4 after honestly, I don't think you had what I mean, I don't know exactly what you experienced, but to me it didn't seem like you had a very eventful day. But you finished in P4. How do you feel about that?
Um, I feel pretty confused how I even finished there. I spent on lap 2, I got into that lap 2 wreck. I got 4 minutes of optional damage from that. So I felt like I spent every caution on pit road trying to fix that. Um, I ended up having about a minute left, so I was kind of riding it out. I knew I didn't have anything for the guys in front of me. I was just kind of riding it out, hoping everything would land my way. And fortunately, it looks like it did do that.
Yeah, and you also had I think you had like wheel damage, right? That you had to fix. Um,
Yeah. I probably had some wheel damage, probably that 4 minutes of damage that I had to fix.
uh, well, glad that you were able to bounce back from that. You know, you got that wave around. Um, no, wait.
And I never went a lap down.
Oh, you never went a lap down. You were close
I
though.
never went to lap
You
down.
you were close, but
I
yeah,
was close, and then they pit stop started happening,
and
and I was
then
lucky that the caution came out.
yeah, and you stayed out, which caused Coulter Clark to have to go a whole lap around to even pass you. But yeah, great strategy on that. And how are you feeling heading into Kansas?
I'm just hoping I could race Kansas next week. I'm currently under the cut line for the I rating minimum.
Ah, well,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna work on it through the week, try and get above that or to that. I'm just a little under it though.
All right. Well, good luck on that, and hope to see you at Kansas.
Be there.
All right. Well, that is your fourth place finisher, Derek Lutz. And then let's finish out the top five. TJ Lara's not here actually. TJ Lara finished P5. Let's get Ismael Lopez up here. Ismael Lopez finishing in P6. Great race, great finish by you guys. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good about it actually.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, go
this
ahead.
was definitely the first race that I've even contended for. So it was nice. But I had to play it smart in the beginning. So I didn't want to go up front and battle. So that was kind of my strat though. But
Yeah.
then I wasn't that fast after a while.
And yeah, and we saw that you uh like came down the track onto the apron as you were coming to the restart. Was that part of your plan to stay in the back?
Yeah, that was the plan. I mean, I think it worked out pretty well actually. I think this would have been one of my cleanest races. I think until Lincoln decided, hey, I'm gonna run to the back of Liliana and Izzy at the same time.
Yeah. But overall, I mean, you didn't get wheel damage, I don't think, from that contact. And
So
yeah.
I
Oh,
gave
you did?
myself I gave myself wheel damage.
Oh,
He didn't give me wheel damage.
yeah. Well,
But
you managed to come around, finish in P6, which was really good. And how are you feeling? Actually, I do actually want to say, great job on that P5 starting position. Wow, what
yeah,
a
that
lap
was
by
good.
you. That was a great lap by you. Um,
I literally just bought the track today. So never
wow.
run here before.
Yeah, well, Ismail,
Fun fact:
yeah,
him and Alex, the 55, both did a 23.113. They tied for fifth place. It went down to the 1,000th in
really?
that spot. So yes, sir. So good job on that.
Thank you,
Wow.
thank you.
Well, Ismail, heading into Kansas, how are you feeling?
Kansas is one of my better tracks, but anytime I say that, I finish like dead last. So I'm not gonna say anything like, oh, I'm gonna win or anything, but we'll see. We'll see. I like that track in the ARCA card. It was fun. It's loose. It's loose. If it depends, I guess, on what we get for conditions, but we'll see.
Yeah, I definitely think that Kansas will be really interesting. It might be like another Vegas where in the long run it becomes really loose. But Ismail, do you have anything else you want to add on?
Um, Not really, but I will say this: running in this series or this league has made me so much better at long runs. I mean, I'm not great at long runs, but I'm a lot better now than I was before I started here. So that's awesome.
Well, I really appreciate, seeing that growth in this league. I mean, that's really what it's all about here in the SCIL is just seeing these drivers grow and, you know, seeing the change amongst these drivers, especially with the ladder system. I think that will really help the drivers that have been here for longer to like try to get better and better in faster and faster cars. So great to see that you know that you're improving and you've been getting better.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. Well, that is Ismael Lopez finishing in the P6 position at Dover. Let's get let's see. We have let's get Lewis Wang finishing in P9.
Hello.
Hey Lewis, how you doing?
Hello. Good. How about you?
Good. Well, you finished P9. It's a top 10, but you had to end your race early. What happened?
Um, during like lap 90, I hit the wall, and then I had to come in for repairs. But then I hit the barrels, and then
Oh my God.
yeah.
Oh, that's the worst feeling, hitting those pit barrels at the entrance. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's unfortunate. You were doing pretty decent up until then. You were just hanging on. Probably would have gained another position had you not, disconnected there because of Lincoln Bauer. But
Yeah.
uh, are you heading for Kansas?
I don't. Oh shit. I don't think I'm not going. I don't think I'm going to Kansas, but I think the next race I'm going to. I think Thompson Speedway is a free track. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be there at Thompson.
All right. Well, Lewis, do you have anything else you want to add on?
I want to say good job to Ismail for P6. Another good like results for the team, and yeah, that's all.
All right. Well, that's Lewis Wing finishing in P9. And then finally, our last, actually, no, second to last interview. Uh, let's have, yes, okay, let's have Ty Mosley up here.
Oh no.
Oh, Ty.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no. Um, so you finished in the P10 position, unfortunately DNF'd from an incident between you and Logan Pugh. Uh, walk us through what happened.
I was told it was netcode, which would make sense because there's like a point before we make contact where my car just decided it wanted to stop turning. And I was like I'm in my lane on the bottom, like I was watching the lines. At first I thought I just plowed tight straight up the track into him, but I went back and watched it and I held my line and then we just got together and got stuck and absolutely made sweet love to the outside wall on the exit of turn 2 and yeah, it sucks. I was surprised with the speed. We got the pole. We're only one away from tying Cole for the record. Um, it just, Dover's not a great track for me, but the two guys in front of me apparently both had. Well, I knew Coulter had a little bit of wheel damage from because he had hit the wall with the thing with Logan, and apparently Logan had a little bit of wheel damage. So if I would have been able to get by, I probably could have ran away with the race because we were feeling pretty good, especially as the run was going on. But yeah, it's just unfortunate and just died in the outside wall. Personally think that was 100% on me. People seem to disagree, but I don't really take blame for that one. If it was netcode, it was netcode. But I think I got turned down on more than I came up, and it was probably just netcode that got stuck together. At least that's what I heard. But I don't know. Just move on to Kansas.
Yeah, I believe it was netcode. Unfortunately, because you guys got like really stuck together. Like we could see
We went
like
inside of each other.
yeah, like you phase inside of each other. So yeah, definitely a lot of netcode in there. And yeah, Logan could not get out of that. So same with you. But unfortunate. You guys have looked really strong. But what's your plan heading into Kansas?
Apparently people are saying it's going to be loose. If it's loose, that'll be awesome because I really don't like how these cars just plow tight up the track the whole time. But you know, whatever it is, we're definitely a lot better. Short tracks are my weakness, so I've been surprised with the speed we've had at like Iowa and Dover. But mile and a halfs are definitely a little bit more my speed, so we'll see how those go. And yeah, mainly I'm honestly starting to look forward the next season with the trucks because I'm not really. These are my worst cars. I don't drive the ARCA cars near enough to be super competitive, but the trucks should hopefully be a little bit better for us. And yeah, maybe just try to get another win. I don't know, one that we didn't just screw up and ruin somebody's race.
All right. Well, Ty, anything else you want to add on?
Oh, yeah, I want to thank everybody. It was really fun race at the front. I gave TJ a little scare by making him think I was about to send it 3 wide, and I backed out of it, going off into 3 and 4. Just it was a lot of fun up there when we had like that wad of like 6 cars. It was awesome. Everybody was racing pretty relatively clean from what I saw, and it was just fun racing. It was good racing tonight. It was good to get some green runs in, and hopefully we see more of that going forward.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Well, Ty, you got top 10, good, decent amount of points, but hope to see you at Kansas.
Yeah. Have a good
All
one,
right.
guys. Adios.
All right. And then finally we have Landon Barano finishing in the
Yeller.
P12 position. So Landon, I saw that you were kind of just putting around with a modified right there. Um, Probably, and I was due to the incident between you and was it
Gray
Great Walker?
Walker.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know the car. I haven't looked too in depth
yeah, it
in
was
it.
it was
So we'll
Gray.
check. Yeah, I don't know if he came down or he got hooked, but he overcorrected it, and I think, and he went where I went to try to avoid it. Um,
Mm,
I had a meatball flag from that wreck. That was me trying to salvage something. I was racing against the 77. We had she was at the time she was 8 laps down. So I was hoping for another caution because as soon as you cleared the black flag, my flag went away, and I kind of hoped that the pit crew would fix it, but unfortunately not. You can't really fix it when the tire is nearly 90 degrees into the engine block. Uh,
yeah. Well, it was an unfortunate day for you. I know that you were saying how you wanted to not DNF from this race and just get a good points day. But unfortunately, Dover with the crashes, especially on the straightaways, you don't really have anywhere to go. So, yeah, it's unfortunate that you DNF'd, but what how are your thoughts heading into Kansas?
Vegas didn't really do well, but I was still a little I was still very green when it came to oval racing. Um, Charlotte felt really nice. I mean, I was sitting there in P2 before the caution came out for I think two green flag runs. I was sitting there in P2 catching down
Hmm.
Jacob. Um, so I hope I have some speed. I've done some official races at Kansas before. One official race there in my lower split, hoping I can. Like I said, I don't care about the points. I don't care about the championship. All I want to do is run green flag laps and get that seat time in that I desperately need to try and catch up to these guys. So I'll be a little bit more better for trucks next season, so I can go for a championship. Um, fortunate that we got wrecked on lap 20. I think we had what like 4 or 5 cautions prior to that though, so something like that.
Yeah.
We had like five green flag laps, something like that. I don't know
Uh-huh.
why I don't I don't know why we're pushing hard. But I'm hoping with the new regulation coming up with the I rating and safety rating minimum, um, I think it should be pushed up to C class, but that's my personal opinion. Um, I'm hoping we can actually get some green flag runs in, so I can actually see where I'm at on track because every time I'm running up front, it's due to the cautions, but I stay up there. But Iowa was pit strategy. I was the only one on 4 tires up there. Charlotte, I stayed out, and no one else was catching me and Jacob. So I don't really know where I stand when it comes to speed. Most of the time I don't qualify because I know what's going to happen. But Dover, in practice, I was only a tenth off my teammates, and all of us were running pretty relative similar lap times, 23.1, 23.2s, and I mean, I had fifth fastest. I just qualified P7, my best effort. Um, so Dover seems like it was a very good track, and seems like I'm a bit better on the more technical tracks like Iowa, Darlington, and Charlotte, not Charlotte, Dover. So hopefully Kansas will have some good green flag runs in there, and I can actually see what I've learned these past couple months to hopefully get a top 5 there, or just at this point just finishing up a race.
Hello?
Hello,
Yeah. I think you might have cut out for
hear
me.
me now?
Yeah.
Where to cut that out?
Something about a race. Like it was just like a few lines. Like a few words.
I'll reset what I think. I'm real. It seems like I've been better at the more technical tracks, like Iowa, Charlotte. Charlotte ain't really technical, but like Darlington, and now Dover. I was fifth in practice, and I was only a tenth off of High and Cole, and they had some fast trucks. So hopefully, I can take the experience I've learned over this season and take it into Kansas. And hopefully drive the goal. I'm assuming if I can finish a P7, I'll be fine. A clean P7, I think is a reasonable goal. Just as long as we finish a race, I think that's a good goal in my personal opinion.
All right. Well, Landon, um, hope you have good luck at Kansas. Um, bring a good luck charm with you, and we'll see you there.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Well, that is going to conclude our broadcast here in the Sports Creations iRacing League at Dover Motor Speedway for the Monster Mile 150. Um, Honestly, I appreciate the green flag run. I really liked it. But we still have some things to definitely work on. Um, Especially with close quarters racing. I know that some of them were just like really, really borderline at people's fault. I know that a lot of these are probably going to be racing incidents, but some of these are also going to be at people's fault. But heading into Kansas, a lot bigger track, 1.5 miles, so add an extra 50% to the total length here at Dover. And also it's a much wider track, so drivers, in case there is a wreck, they can go all the way down to like the apron on the backstretch. There's a big concrete patch on the backstretch, or just go in the grass on the front stretch. But yeah, until then, have a great rest of your day or night, and great rest of your week. I know that unfortunately this couldn't have been streamed because I was just having tons of issues, technical difficulties. But yeah, I mean, hopefully that can get fixed and resolved by next week. Um, and yeah, until then, I will see you later.